Vin Diesel, the Fast and the Furious Guy. Diesel was born Mark Sinclair on July 18, 1967, in Alameda County, California, where his mother was also born, though later moved to New York City with his fraternal twin brother, Paul. His mother, Delora Shirlene Vincent, née Sinclair, is an astrologer. He was raised by his white mother and adoptive African-American father, Irving H. Vincent, an acting instructor and theater manager. Diesel has stated that he is of ambiguous ethnicity. His mother has Scottish roots. He has never met his biological father, and has said that, "All I know from my mother is that I have connections to many different cultures." Diesel believes that his parents' relationship would have been illegal in parts of the United States due to anti-miscegenation laws. Diesel made his stage debut at age 7 when he appeared in the children's play Dinosaur Door, written by Barbara Garson. The play was produced at Theatre for the New City in New York's Greenwich Village. His involvement in the play came about when he, his brother and some friends had broken into the Theatre for the New City space on Jane Street with the intent to vandalize it. They were confronted by the theater's artistic director, Crystal Field, who offered them roles in the upcoming show instead of calling the police. Diesel remained involved with the theater throughout adolescence, going on to attend NYC's Hunter College, where studies in creative writing led him to begin screenwriting. He has identified himself as a multifaceted actor. Sinclair began going by his stage name Vin Diesel, while working as a bouncer at the New York nightclub Tunnel, wanting a tougher-sounding name for his occupation. Vin comes from his mother's married last name Vincent, while the surname Diesel came from his friends due to his tendency to be energetic. Diesel's first film role was as an uncredited extra in the drama film Awakenings in 1990. After several years of struggle to gain acting roles, Diesel decided to make his own short film to secure funds for his feature film debut. In 1994, he wrote, directed, produced, and starred in the short drama film Multifacial, a semi-autobiographical film which follows a struggling multiracial actor stuck in the audition process. The film was selected for screening at the 1995 Cannes Festival. As well as acting, Vin Diesel supported himself by working as a bouncer and telemarketer selling light bulbs. In 1997, Diesel secured funds to make his first feature-length film, Strays, an urban drama in which he played a gang leader whose love for a woman inspires him to try to change his ways. Written, directed, and produced by Diesel, the film was selected for competition at the 1997 Sundance Festival, leading to an MTV deal to turn it into a series which never came to fruition. Director Steven Spielberg took notice of Diesel after seeing him in Multifacial and cast him in a small role as a soldier in his 1998 Oscar-winning war film Saving Private Ryan. This marked Diesel's first major Hollywood film role. In 1999, he provided the voice of the title character in the animated film The Iron Giant. In 2000, Diesel had a supporting role in the drama thriller Boiler Room, where he appeared alongside Giovanni Ribisi and Ben Affleck. He got his breakthrough leading role as the anti-hero Riddick in the science fiction film Pitch Black later that year. Diesel attained action hero stardom with his portrayal of Dominic Toretto in the street racing action film The Fast and the Furious, 2001, and as Xander Cage in the action thriller XXX, 2002. He turned down the chance to reprise his roles in the sequels Too Fast, Too Furious, 2003, and XXX, State of the Union, 2005. Instead he chose to reprise his role as Riddick in The Chronicles of Riddick, 2004, which was a box office failure considering the large budget. He also voiced the character in 2 spin-off video games and the anime film The Chronicles of Riddick, Dark Fury. In a departure from his previous tough guy action hero persona, in 2005, he played a light-hearted role in the action comedy film The Pacifier, which was a box office success. In 2006, he chose a dramatic role playing real-life mobster Jack DiNorcio in Find Me Guilty. Although he received critical acclaim for his performance, the film did poorly at the box office, grossing only $2 million against a budget of $13 million. Later that year, Diesel made a cameo appearance in The Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift, reprising his role from The Fast and Furious. In 2007, Diesel was set to produce and star as Agent 47 in the film adaptation of the video game Hitman, but eventually pulled back and served as executive producer on the film instead. In 2008, he starred in the science fiction action thriller Babylon AD, which was a critical and box office failure. Diesel returned to the Fast and Furious series, alongside most of the principal cast from the original 2001 film, in Fast and Furious, which was released in April 2009. Diesel reprised his role as Dominic Toretto in later installments of the Fast and Furious franchise, Fast 5, 2011, Fast and Furious 6, 2013, Furious 7, 2015, The Fate of the Furious, 2017, F9, 2021, and the most recent entry, Fast X, 2023. He reprised his role as Riddick in the third film of the Chronicles of Riddick series, simply titled Riddick, 2013. In August 2013, Diesel received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He voiced Groot in the 2014 Marvel Cinematic Universe film Guardians of the Galaxy. In 2015, he starred in the supernatural action film The Last Witch Hunter. In 2016, Diesel appeared as a supporting character in Ang Lee's war drama Billy Lynn's Long Halftime Walk. In 2017, Diesel also reprised his roles as Xander Cage in Triple X, Return of Xander Cage, and Groot in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Over the course of several years, Diesel has discussed playing two separate roles within the Marvel Cinematic Universe. In November 2016, director of Guardians of the Galaxy, James Gunn, confirmed that Diesel had been in talks to play Blackagar Boltagon/Black Bolt for the planned Inhumans film, but it was turned into a television series instead without Diesel involved. Diesel reprised his role of Groot once again in the crossover films Avengers, Infinity War, 2018, and Avengers, Endgame, 2019, which combined the superhero teams of Guardians of the Galaxy and the Avengers. He has said, "I think there's gonna be a moment that we're all waiting for, and whether you know it or not, you are waiting to see Groot and the Hulk get down." Diesel portrayed Valiant Comics character Bloodshot in the film of the same name, which released in March 2020. In September 2020, Diesel announced his venture into music, with the release of the song, Feel Like I Do, produced by Kygo. He debuted the song on The Kelly Clarkson Show on September 24, stating, "I am blessed that on a year that I would normally be on a movie set, and as you know, that's not possible, I've had another creative outlet. Another way to show you, or share with you, my heart." Diesel will appear in Riddick, Furia, the fourth installment of the Chronicles of Riddick franchise, announced in February 2023. Vin Diesel is one of the highest-paid celebrities in Hollywood, with Forbes estimating he earned $54 million in 2020. His income is primarily from his acting roles, but also he's more of a business magnate than many people might expect. Diesel reportedly owns a video game company, the rights to the Triple X franchise, which he also starred in, and as of 2020, has released a handful of singles made in collaboration with EDM musician Kygo. It's fair to say that he's keen on keeping himself busy even when he's not filming for the big screen, but all those side ventures have considerably boosted his overall net worth. The list of his cars starts with a 1966 Pontiac Bonneville, a highly famous muscle car. The car owned by Diesel is a fourth-generation model that came with a Coke bottle profile. This specific shape of the car made it extremely famous in the American market. It was also one of the longest-running cars ever made by GM, being in the run from 1958 to 2005. The car cost him $24,000. Diesel got himself the Impreza WRX STI in 2009 and paid $38,795 for it. The 1993 Mazda RX-7 is the one of three Japanese cars in Vin Diesel's collection. A separate RX-7 was also featured in the Fast and Furious 2001 movie. In real life, the actor paid more than $40,000 for the car. Vin Diesel's 1994 Toyota Supra is a fourth-generation Supra that came for $40,250. The car was powered by a twin-turbocharged 3.0 Li-6 engine that made 321 horsepower and 315 lb-ft of torque. Vin Diesel has a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter that has been customized to such an extent that it almost feels like an apartment by Rolls-Royce. However, this was gifted to Diesel by Tyrese Gibson, his co-star in the Fast and Furious series. Just like the Dodge gang in Vin Diesel's collection, the Chevy Chevelle is one of the most aspirational cars of the 1970s muscle car era. Nowadays, the 1970 Chevy Chevelle sells for around $67,000 in the used car market if it is in decent shape. The second classic car on this list is the 1974 Plymouth Barracuda. The car was bought by Vin Diesel for a price of $70,000. The 1974 Barracuda is the third generation and the last model of the car that was redesigned back in 1970. The 2010 BMW M5 was a great family car which came with superior performance and driving dynamics. Vin Diesel added one of these models to his garage for a price of $86,000. After shooting in a Fast and Furious movie. The 1970 Dodge Charger Tantrum model was a gift to him from the cast of Fast and Furious. The car was presented to him on his 52nd birthday on the set of Fast and Furious 9. On receiving the gift, Diesel expressed his gratitude for Paul Walker in the video. The Tantrum was a restomod made by Speedcore and used a twin-turbocharged 9.0 L Mercury V8 engine. The 2014 Lykan Hypersport is the second most expensive car in Vin Diesel's collection, costing him a solid $3.8 million. The Hypersport is an ultra-rare car, limited to just 7 units globally. Remember the silver convertible that Toretto and O'Connor stole from a running train in Fast 5? Yes, that's the car we are talking about. Vin Diesel actually owns the 1963 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray Grand Sport, and the best part is that this car is super exclusive. Diesel has said he prefers to maintain his privacy regarding his personal life, stating, "I'm not gonna put it out there on a magazine cover like some other actors. I come from the Harrison Ford, Marlon Brando, Robert De Niro, Al Pacino code of silence." Sometime around 2001, Diesel dated his Fast and Furious co-star Michelle Rodriguez. Since 2007, he has been in a relationship with Mexican model Paloma Jimenez. The couple have 3 children, 2 daughters born in April 2008 and March 2015, and a son born 2010. The youngest daughter is named in honor of his co-star and close friend Paul Walker, who died in November 2013. He is also the godfather of Walker's daughter, Meadow. In December 2023, former assistant Asta Jonassen sued Diesel for sexual battery and retaliation. The lawsuit alleges that, in 2010 during the filming of Fast 5 in Atlanta, he brought her to his suite at the St. Regis Hotel and forced her onto his bed. Jonassen accuses him of forcibly grabbing her and groping her breasts, and kissing her chest, and trying to pull down her underwear. She further accuses him of pressing her against the wall and forcing her to touch his erect penis, and then he began to masturbate. She was fired a few days later, which she believes was retaliatory, with the suit reading, "It was clear to her that she was being fired because she was no longer useful. Vin Diesel had used her to fulfill his sexual desires and she had resisted his sexual assaults." Vin Diesel's lifestyle serves as an inspiration on multiple fronts. Firstly, his journey to stardom exemplifies the power of perseverance and determination. Despite facing numerous rejections early in his acting career, Diesel continued to pursue his passion with unwavering dedication, eventually achieving international recognition in the film industry. This resilience in the face of adversity is a testament to the importance of persistence in reaching one's goals. Furthermore, Diesel's commitment to his craft and his willingness to take risks illustrate valuable lessons for aspiring individuals. He is known for fully immersing himself in his roles, showcasing a strong work ethic and a genuine love for his profession. His willingness to step out of his comfort zone and embrace challenges has undoubtedly contributed to his success. Moreover, Diesel's philanthropic endeavors and positive attitude toward life serve as additional sources of inspiration. He actively supports various charitable causes and uses his platform to uplift others, demonstrating the impact that compassion and generosity can have on the world. Overall, Vin Diesel's life serves as a beacon of hope and motivation for individuals striving to overcome obstacles, pursue their passions, and make a positive difference in the world. Do well to follow, comment, like, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on notifications to encourage us publish more contents like this. From all of us at Didactic Contents, we love you all.